A couple of years ago, I tried Domino's pasta Primavera. It was so delicious. I've been wanting to make that recipe ever since. So I am going to attempt to make it for the very first time today. What I remember from that recipe is that it had penne pasta, tomatoes, onions, spinach, mushrooms, and I'm going to add chicken to mine. It had a delicious creamy sauce to it. I'm not sure what that sauce was because of course Domino's do not share their recipe, but I am going to use Alfredo sauce. In the description of this video, I'm going to link all the ingredients, the measurements that I use, because like I said, I'm making it for the very first time today, so I'm going to have to do some taste testing to make sure everything tastes delicious, but I do have the basics of what I'm going to start with, so I will link that in the description box below. So let's get into this video. I'm going to start with the pasta because that's going to take the longest to cook. My water didn't want to come out. So I just want to add a little bit of water to my pot. And of course I'm not measuring, but that looked like that's enough water. So I'm going to get that started. So have you guys made pasta Primavera? If so, comment below and tell me if your recipe is the same as my recipe. And if not, what do you do differently? I'm going to go ahead and throw this pasta in even though my water hasn't heated up. I'm okay with that. I don't know where my lid is. Did I put it away? Look at my lid. I cooked an omelet this morning, so I used my lid, and I forgot about it. Let me just rinse this off. I'm a little nervous making this recipe for the first time and filming it, sharing it with the world. I hope it turned out great. I hope. Okay. Set that there. That back in place. I'm going to go ahead and season my chicken and then put that in the air fryer. And like I said, the Domino's recipe, it did not have chicken. At least the one that I had, it didn't have chicken, but I am going to add some chicken to mine. That'll be my protein. So my seasoning is a combination of seasoned salt, onion powder, and parsley flakes. And the chicken should be done by the time my pasta finished cooking. Okay. All right. I got some fat. I need to cut off this chicken. It's a big piece of fat. I hate touching meat. I don't like it. Had to wash my hands. I hate touching meat. Raw meat, that is. I posted a video today. Today is Friday. I posted my monthly Q&A Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate your support. Hopefully I can get this video up by Saturday. If not Saturday, you guys are watching it on Sunday. Need my air fryer. I set my air fryer to 325. I'm gonna warm that up before I add in the chicken. I added some oil to my skillet, and I'm going to toss in the onions, and I'm only going to cook the onions until they turn clear. So the onions that was in that pasta primavera, they were fairly large. They was not small diced onions, so I'm not cutting these too small. So I probably have a little less than 1/4 cup of onions. And the tomatoes that they used, they were diced tomatoes. I'm not going to cut these that small. You know, I feel it in my gut. This is going to taste delicious. So I'm a great cook. No, I think it's going to taste good. Fingers crossed. I didn't add any salt to my pasta. Once I add in the Alfredo sauce, I add the salt and the pepper to that. And then once I have everything together, I do a little taste test to make sure that it's seasoned well. I have my eye up too high. So I'm going to add in the Alfredo sauce, or should I add in the spinach first? I think I'm going to add in the spinach. Or should I do the Alfredo sauce? Doesn't matter. Am I overthinking it? I feel like I'm making an omelet again. These are the ingredients that I used for my omelet this morning. Onions, spinach, cheese, and tomatoes. So I would say this recipe only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. Very easy, very easy. Oh, I forgot the mushrooms. Got the mushrooms. I got canned mushrooms. The package of mushrooms was too big and I knew they would go to waste, so I got the canned mushrooms. that spinach has cooked down enough, I'm going to go ahead and add in the Alfredo sauce. And I'm starting off with a cup. And I can always add more. Have you guys tried that Domino's pasta Primavera? I think it's like a baked pasta Primavera. Or maybe they just put it in those foil pans to keep it warm. I'm not sure. I have my windows open because I'm cooking and it's warm in this van, but it's cold outside. And so I started smelling because I'm thinking about you guys that are bracing that heat. So I'm going to add the tomatoes. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add the mushrooms. I didn't cut them up. I do want to keep them whole, just like Domino's recipe. I do prefer fresh mushrooms, but the package was way too big. Add in some salt and pepper. And then the tomatoes. Guys, this is a really quick recipe. Oh my goodness. Let me taste it. Oh, that tastes good. It's flavored well. Once I add the pasta, I taste it again to see if I need to add any more salt. But right now, it's perfect. I'm about to burn my mouth. I'm about to burn my mouth. We're not ready. So I'm gonna let this sauce simmer, and then I probably have about 5 more minutes on my pasta and my chicken. I went ahead and flipped it over, so I'm gonna let it cook for about 5 more minutes, and then that's it. I think this is probably one of the quickest, easiest recipes that I've ever made. I'm going to make some garlic bread to go with my meal. The sauce is done. The pasta's still not done. The chicken is done. So I'm going to go ahead and make some bread, some garlic bread. I'm not a fan of the end of the bread, so that's why I cut it like that, if you're wondering. I don't like the ends. I am going to slice this bread up and freeze it so that I can use it later for sandwiches and other things like that. A loaf of bread goes a long ways. And it's only one person. Oh. For my garlic bread, I'm using butter, parsley flakes, and garlic salt. I'm sorry, garlic powder. Is a great place to store things. A great place. Alright, I just need to heat up my butter. Whoa. That melted quick. Did you guys hear that? Kind of scared me. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. Let me take my chicken out. It is done. Let's slice that up. So for the garlic bread, for the butter that I'm putting on here, I'm using probably about 1 tablespoon of butter. But it looks like I need more because I want to add some to the other side. So I'm going to do that. I'm adding a little bit more butter, so I'm going to go ahead and heat this up for a few seconds. I'm not going to add any more parsley flakes, just the butter. This chicken is seasoned to perfection. Very good. I need something to drain the water in. I want to move that air fryer. This pasta's done, so I'm going to use this bowl to drain the water into. Now I'm going to add my sauce to the pasta. I did a taste test. It does need some more salt. And I figured it would when I added in the pasta because it has no flavor. That's perfect. That is delicious. The only thing that I wish I would have done, added more spinach. I only added 1 cup of spinach. I wish I would have added 2 cups of spinach and some more mushrooms. But other than that, it's perfect. I'm going to fix my plate and then let you guys see it. The 1 cup of sauce is perfect. It's not, I like a lot of sauce, and this isn't over saucy. It's perfect. Are you ready for the close-up? Let me get you closer. So I'm adding some shaved parmesan cheese before I top it off with my chicken. Now that I've added the chicken, you really can't see the pasta, but this is how everything turned out. Bon appetit. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you give this recipe a try, please let me know. And don't forget to tell me how you make your pasta primavera. As always, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.